You people have got to start looking at some of the videos I post. There's just no two ways around it, because most of what I decided to dig into were two aspects of this, right? The the medical thing, right? That's why I went after the medical billing and coding degree. And I can prove, look, I can prove that I was at this school, because this is their card, right? This is, oops, there you go, see? I was trained to take apart their languages. This college no longer exists by this name. They're calling it something different now. Fuck. Okay. I gotta try and breathe through this, because I'm really way more than angry about this shit. I'm literally inconsolable anymore. There's no justification for this crap, for the labeling of people and the drugging of them simply because of political ideation or spiritual aspiration or knowledge or any of them. The reasons that they give for doing this to people. Fuck. Okay. God damn it. I'm sorry. They have been lying to me for months about the medication I was taking. They told me it was for blood pressure. And when I mentioned the name of the drug to my child, he said to me, he goes, "Why are you taking that? They put Daniel on that." I said, "When did they put Daniel on that?" And he said, "They put it on him when he was 10 years old." I said, "But it's supposed to be blood pressure medication." And then Jane decided to post that abusive crap about CPS. And she justifies, and there's no other way to describe the conversation that happened, because she kept erasing my posts last night off the Facebook. She was erasing what I was saying, right? And she is justifying it because she claimed that because the mother tested positive for cannabis, that was the reason to remove the child from the care of their parents. And then the second time around, they removed her. It was okay to start then dosing the child with 6 kinds of medication, one of which is one that I take. I can prove that I take this drug. Here's the drug. This is the drug, clonidine. This is the drug. I'm not lying to you. This is real shit. They're killing me. They're killing me like they were trying. I've seen the pictures. I heard what the parent said. I looked at the pictures of this child, how emaciated and lifeless she seemed to be. But in other videos, she was happy and spunky and all over the place. I was like, and then they showed the baby's rash from the first time that CPS took this baby away from the parents. I'm sorry, but I don't, at this point, I no longer give a shit. These people could have robbed a fucking bank. And you will never be able to justify to me abusing this child as a result of their personal choices. You will never validate to me in any way, shape, or form that you found a psychiatric disorder to, first of all, perp on this 3-year-old, right? Nothing that these people did validates abusing this child, and this is tantamount to nothing but fucking abuse. And I make connection to it because I'm taking the same fucking drug. I've noticed, I've been looking at my older videos and shit, and the reality is that I have become increasingly verbally abusive. And I complained at one point even of saying, man, I feel like I'm starting to act like the people who do this shit to me. And again, I was lied to again. Oh, we got to bring your blood pressure down. So they gave me a second drug called carvedilol. Right? This drug absolutely interferes with any sexual activity of any kind. Of any kind. This thing is literally the size of a grain of rice. Do you see that? Do you see that? How tiny that is? Oh, shit. Do you see that? That's enough to take my 200-pound ass and make me incoherent. and non-responsive, and this shit within an hour's time. If I manage to stay awake past that hour, I can feel how increasingly fucking angry and violent I actually feel while taking this medication. And I have complained about this shit since it went from the patch to the pill. But I complained about it before because their additive was this HCTZ, this hydrochlorothiazide, which actually damaged my kidneys. And nobody was paying attention to the increasingly fucked up levels for kidney function. And now all of a sudden, in January we were calling this congestive heart failure. But the new quack practor, this bitch, well, I don't think that's what it is. Upon further research of this drug, the clonidine, right? ADHD, post-traumatic stress disorder. But it also says in the notes that it causes and creates hypo and hypertension. And you can't understand why my blood pressure's not coming down? And why were you giving this to a 10-year-old? Let alone the 3. I'm still fucking gacked over the 3-year-old thing. I'm still like, you cannot. You will never, you nanny state nigga motherfuckers, you will never, ever justify that shit to me. That's abuse. You're abusing people. You're abusing me. You're abusing me. And now my videos don't exist. Because I'm speaking out about it. Because I have always spoke out about this connection between this bogus fucking art form called psychiatry. My daughter was right the first time when she rejected the Social Security as a teenager. I get why now she's logged back onto that shit. Because of the damage, all the fucking drugging you did of her while she was in your care. You tell them, honey. You tell them. I can't fucking, I'm just, and you people can't imagine why I've unfriended some of you since last night? Oh, I've only just fucking begun. Because if you can validate or verify or justify the drugging of children, I think you're fucking sick. I think you're crazy. I think you're stupid. I think that you're doing it for money and nothing more. These erroneous fucking evaluations that are made of people. How come my original fucking information doesn't exist? But yet that's the same file shit from Catholic Community Services that you used to ensnare me with the state in the first place. You said I was fucking bipolar, which is the this is the popular concept now for manic depression. Instead of being a rape victim, I don't even understand that shit at all. That means that Karen Black up there in Federal Way, from the moment that bitch stepped into my world, she was lying to me. Just like that Robert Jordan in Seattle's been lying to my kid Nick all along. I don't exist. That's fucking, I'm still tripping on that one. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. And then you got people running around, 15 ways to be happy. Oh, just lay down. Just give in. Just love your enemy. No, no, and no. And absolutely fucking not. See, only a sick fucking mind would actually agree that not fucking defending yourself was perfectly acceptable. That's a sick mind right there. And the fact that you people are not looking at these fucking legal videos that I perp out here, I really don't understand that shit. I keep telling you that real words have fucking real meanings. And when you go for understandings and you think it's comprehension, that comes from that slave owner's fucking dictionary. Because understanding in a Black's Law dictionary means you're willing to stand under that authority, and I am not. And I've been promoting expatriation for quite some time now. In fact, I'm down for the state of Washington seceding from the federal government completely. But some of you people are absolutely bone-ass convinced that we need them, and we don't. We need to return to being the sovereigns that we are. The people that founded this country were deists, not theists, which means they believed in the divine right of kings. And you know what that means? That means as the king does, so do I. You damn Skippy. Your Bible is Eastern mysticism and allegory and myth written by the Greeks. But you people take this shit fucking literally and start calling out this bullshit of blood libels between the fucking religions, when all the religions are a sycophant, parasitical bunch of bullshit to start with. Meant and by design to get you to fucking always bow to their whim and their need. Well, I found out about Triple Crown Trust. And I've been talking about this shit for days and days and days and days and days, and oh my God. That's why they send everything to you in capital letters, because it's trust law that they're excoriating upon the rest of us. The only reason why you're continuing to accept it is because you don't know that there's an option. June 13th, 1967, the congressional record proves that the 14th Amendment was ratified at gunpoint by one vote alone. That alone by itself, and never presented to Andrew Jackson. So let's be really clear about what the hell happened here. It was never signed by the president. 11 states were asked out of the vote at gunpoint because we are a republic. I don't fucking quote Plato and Marcus Aurelius because I'm fucking stupid. And I ask all my libertarian folks out there, what's up with this anarcho-capitalism when it is the capitalism and the greed in the first place that is creating all the fucking mayhem to start with? What are you placing value in, people? What are you really looking at? And why do my videos say they don't exist now? What the fuck is that about? That's some criminal fucking collusion right there to shut me up. That's why you fucking perp these fucking drugs on me. And you thought that I'd had just enough of the fucking Xanax while I was in the hospital that I was going to keep taking that shit. Are you fucking kidding me? I told you about these fucking... No, absolutely fucking no. No, no. That is some sick shit. Why? Because I get excited and I get upset? And because I call bullshit on your crap every fucking day? Because I dare to dance in front of the President of the United States and tell him to kiss my country fucking ass? You goddamn right. Because I sat here the other day and I told the military to stand the fuck down? Why not? Why don't I have as much authority as that useless motherfucker in the White House? He should be impeached, along with much of Congress and the Senate. I'm not backing off any of that. I don't give a fuck what you say or do to me, and I don't give a fuck what it takes to detox off these fucking drugs, but I'm done. I am done. I don't want any more of your perked out fucking medical care that is meant by design to leave me fucking useless, syphilis, and sounding like a fucking lunatic, because I'm not. And I never fucking was. The MMPI that they used the second time around, based on a known group of psycho and sociopaths. Do you think you can pass the test? When the last psychiatrist told me, you will never be a lawyer, instantaneous assholeness fucking came out in the middle of my fucking head. Yeah, it did. And so I've made it my fucking purpose out here for fucking 2 solid years now to do nothing but pick up on the law, the research, the listening, the understanding and comprehension, which is vastly different when you apply that to a Black's Law dictionary than what the slave owner fucking Webster's dictionary has to say. The comprehension that we are purposefully being done in, because we're never made aware that this choice to be in this corporation is a political choice and shall be struck with nullity. The Supreme Court said so. But these are the same people who decided that a corporation was a fucking person. Bullshit. I don't know what to tell you people anymore. This is some evil, horrendous shit. Then I start reading this article about all these suicides in the military, and you can't seem to imagine what's causing this. How about the methamphetamine you're feeding these guys? How about the vaccines? How about the extended, repeated tours of duty for a war that was started on a fucking lie to start with? How about any of that? Oh no, you cough it up to, oh, they had personal relationships and this and that and financial issues, and that's the reason why they committed suicide. You lying motherfuckers. You're killing 20 vets a day. And you're labeling who with what? Are you fucking you psychotic motherfuckers? You sick, parasitical bastards. Tens of millions of dollars spent by the Pentagon trying to figure out why these vets are committing suicide? Are you kidding me? The same shit you perp on the military is what you're perping on the civilians. The same medications, the same fucking vaccines, the extended amount of stress, constantly being kept in a fear-based mode all the time. I'm not afraid of you. I'm fucking angry as hell. I am not afraid of you. And I will kick this fucking shit. And then we'll see whose blood pressure is what. Jesus Christ, didn't you motherfuckers do enough goddamn damage to me already? Nah, I'm not the one with the fucking issue. You people are. You that go along with this, you that agree or buy into this perception that what they're telling you is factual, because it's not. I'm going to keep on the law, because as far as I'm concerned, if you're not learned in the law, you are going to lose. And you people need to start picking up the pace, and you need to start getting into this stuff, especially the Dirty Uncle Sam series of videos. I'm not playing with you. This is not a joke. This is not a game. I had a lot of time to think while I was sitting there playing them stupid fucking videos on Facebook. No. Born at night. It wasn't last night. I've always seen a bigger, broader fucking picture. And as long as everybody is considered to be a ward of the fucking state, they're going to continue to treat us all as such. And this is why I'm promoting the Expatriation Act, because we're allowed to. This is how natives go back and forth, right? Between being on the reservation and being out here and paying taxes. And they do it at will, and you know why? Because they are the citizen of the Constitution that we have. that was suspended in 1931 because these lying motherfuckers are obfuscating the truth about the 13th Amendment, which says none of these titled people or persons of nobility could hold office. And so for Obama just alone standing around talking about, I'm a constitutional lawyer, that's high treason. Get the fuck out of my White House, you punk bitch. And take that fucking sycophant goddamn Joe with you, because I'm sick of this shit. From the top down, this motherfucker will crumble. I'm fucking done. I've had enough. Come hell or fucking high water, you will stop what you are fucking doing. So mote it be. Justification for this crap, for the labeling of people and the drugging of them simply because of political ideation or spiritual aspiration or knowledge or any of them. The reasons that they give for doing this to people. Fuck. Okay. God damn it. I'm sorry. Oops. There you go, see? I was trained to take apart their languages. This college no longer exists by this name. They're calling it something different now. Fuck. Okay. I gotta try and breathe through this, because I'm really way more than angry about this shit. I'm literally inconsolable anymore. There's no justification. You people have got to start looking at some of the videos I post. There's just no two ways around it, because most of what I decided to dig into were two aspects of this, right? The medical thing, right? That's why I went after the medical billing and coding degree. And I can prove, look, I can prove that I was at this school, because this is their card, right? This is, Jane decided to post that abusive crap about CPS. And she justifies, and there's no other way to describe the conversation that happened, because she kept erasing my posts last night off the Facebook. She was erasing what I was saying, right? And she is justifying it because she claimed that because the mother tested positive for cannabis, that was the reason to remove the child from the care of their parents. And then the second time around, they removed her. Fuck. They have been lying to me for months about the medication I was taking. They told me it was for blood pressure. And when I mentioned the name of the drug to my child, he said to me, he goes, why are you taking that? They put Daniel on that. I said, when did they put Daniel on that? And he said they put it on him when he was 10 years old. I said, but it's supposed to be blood pressure medication. And then